Okay, we'll put it right here. Like I said, I can't see myself because the camera broke, but I'm gonna fix it. So this building here, 551 King Street, Fredericton, is the main office of social development. This is the place that decides who will live and who will die. Now, these bureaucrats from social development, they're evil. They're very evil. They're going after seniors. Seniors, the minute you hit 60, they force you to take your pension, and then they deduct every single cent from your welfare check. They will not. Everything goes up. But everything goes up, the power rate, the heat, everything. But your welfare rate don't go up. They expect you to suffer and die. The most vulnerable age between 60 and 65. That's the one. That's the period of your life that you really have to take care of yourself. But social development, they don't care. And at the end, they say, okay, you hit 65, then you're in charge of the federal government, you collect your pension, and then they say, au revoir, bye-bye. But they don't seem to understand that at the end, you're going to end up in a hospital or a special care home. You're going to be, the province is going to be in charge of your need. Now, these bureaucrats, Blaine Higgs wants to shut down hospitals. These bureaucrats that's coming out the door right now, they have a huge pension. Huge pension. And that's what Blaine Higgs should focus on. Cut the bureaucrat pension at least 50%. An example, what I was saying for my pension. They turn around and they would say, okay, Charles, you want to keep $50? You want to keep $100 a month? Like this morning, I got a new pair of glasses. I didn't know that. I had to pay $25 for an appointment. All right. So I went home, okay, got 25 bucks. I paid for my appointment. And then for my glasses, I had to pay 145 bucks. Now, I can't afford $145. So I told them, and I did that 2 years ago, hold my glasses, find a job somewhere, or, sponsor some money, and I paid them $40 a month, and then it takes about 2 or 3 months for me to get my glasses. Now, if I were to be allowed to have my pension, well, social development says no. They say you will not keep 1 cent. So what happens is this. You turn around, I seen a woman turn and said, that voice, and I don't have the blogger shit on. So the bureaucrats, their pension is covered with the Blue Cross. They have a Blue Cross pension, and I'm sure they don't even pay for the appointment. And their glasses, they're covered 100%. Now, why would you have filthy bureaucrats? I'm not used to this, sorry. Is that still going? Yep. Why would you have filthy bureaucrats that, again, is this on? Yeah. You call your caseworker, and the caseworker marks everything that you say, and that will be used against you if you happen to appeal or do something. So social development, they're so filthy. They think they're so much better than anyone else. They're forgetting that they're human beings. But you turn around, how come the government don't cut the bureaucrats' social development pension at least 50%? If you have a group of bureaucrats that decide, that really want seniors, that's going against seniors, like I remember when I appear in front of this panel, and next thing you know, this social worker, Kathleen Ford, denounced me like I was some kind of piece of shit. Degraded me because I was on social assistance. So you got workers, bureaucrats from the social development degrading people. It's not their fault that they're on social assistance. So why should they be allowed to keep their pension, a full paid pension, while the seniors that's on social assistance can't keep their pension, can't collect 1 cent. And furthermore, they force you to take it at 60 years old. And then you'll be penalized when you're 65. So Fredericton, of course, I mean, the snobs. What time is it anyway? 25. I'll go on for another 6 minutes. The snobs of Fredericton. We know the Justice Department, they're really bad. What, you can't afford a lawyer? Oh my God, that's terrible. Sure. But they could afford a lawyer because Daddy works for the Justice Department. Daddy does this. That's how workers from social development, they have kids of their kids. Oh, I'll give you a job at social development. Then you could go against the seniors of this province. So what kind of human being are working at social development? That's what I want to know. Because then they turn around, they say, well, you don't like it, bring us to court. They know that 50% of the people that they have to deal with have mental illness. They wouldn't be able to write. But to turn around and like Catherine Ford and Luc Carrier and then have these people to degrade people on social assistance, it's not right. It's like this group here that's coming out the door. They're so bad. They even put the regional office across the river. Across the river to the highest peak of the city. We now have a shelter, tour bus shelter there now, thank God. But the highest peak of the city. I went in here one day and I asked, I said, listen, I'd like to give you some papers. Oh, we can't take those papers. You'll have to go across the river. When I appear in front of that panel, they asked me, oh, Mr. LeBlanc, do you have a car, a vehicle? How can you have a vehicle at $200 a month? It doesn't make any sense. But these bureaucrats that's going against the senior, they'll have a huge pension. They have their car, they have a boat, they have everything. And good benefit, and a good plan that they don't have to pay for the glasses. So what I'm saying is, why would bureaucrats that's coming out that door, they say, oh my God, look at that. We have this poor person. I'm surprised the cops hasn't called. That's what I need, the cops. I need some action. But these bureaucrats, like I said, they all got the job because of mommy, daddy, and then they're assisting that seniors die. Now we can learn from our natives. The natives, they respect the elders. They know between 60 and 65, that's the period you have to have good prescription, good food to survive. But these bureaucrats that's coming out of social development, they don't care. Because they think, well, what you trying to do? Get a job like mommy and daddy. That's what I got. So you had these people, these filthy people, that's registering everything. You call them, they take everything, they use it against you. But what I just talked about, I met with Charles Murray about a month ago, and the ombudsman, and this has nothing to do with me. This is how they treat everyone around New Brunswick. That if you're a senior, they will go after you. They will hunt you down. That's what they do, social development. Because social development do not care about the seniors. These are animals. I mean, my dog, DOG, has a better heart than these bureaucrats that's coming out the door right now from social development. They're the ones that are animals, not the people that's the animals, DOG. I'll go for another 3 minutes. 3 minutes of nothing. But people are scared. If you're on social assistance and you dare to turn around and say something, they will cut your welfare check. They will go after you. They will hunt you down right on the street. How dare you to dare to speak up? These people on welfare, they think that their caseworkers are God. Ever since my caseworker, what's her name, Marjorie Lacombe, when she turned against me, against that appeal, you can't call her, you can't call no caseworker. If I need something in the future, I will contact the minister and say, I need this, I need that. Because anytime you contact these filthy people from social development, they will turn against you. There's no question about it. They're just, I mean, if you got snobs, that's a bureaucrat. I mean, they have no heart. So this is what we have to do. But you can't fight because people are scared. They're afraid. But I'm Scottish, and I'm not afraid. So we just got to continue the fight against people like Luc Carrier, Caitlin Forbes, and Marjorie Lacombe. Hey, you want to rant, you? Let's talk about NB Power. So anyway, so that's about it. Is that we got to take these bureaucrats, and we have to find out how come they're allowed to have a big pension, and they could afford prescription glasses, Blue Cross. They don't have to pay anything. So that's what I'd like to know. We're going to ask the minister next month when the legislature opens, how come these bureaucrats, how come they don't cut their pension? And they should really find out what's going on. So you have any complaint, go at 551 King Street. If they say go across the river, come and see me. Send me an email, oldmazon@yahoo.com. Old Mazon, OLD Mazon @yahoo.com. Okay, let's get out of here.